story.
Yeah, that's close
Right?
enough.
Is that close enough?
Just call it glass onion.
Glass onion.
Just-
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, Ryan, how are you doing today on this fine Wednesday afternoon?
Well, I wouldn't call it a fine Wednesday.
No, it is
it's pouring, but I'm doing well. A little wet, but it's good.
Yeah, so it was a nice little surprise today that our Spotify rap dropped.
Yeah.
Our personal ones, which we're going to go through later, just a little bit because that was actually one of the questions you guys wanted us to answer. But yeah, so do you want to hop right into our actual Wrapped for the show?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So
explore your Wrapped. I'm pulling it up. It's loading up. We made a post about this, but it's more. I think it's fun to just go through.
Yeah.
Read through everything.
Mm-hmm.
So 2022. As of last year, we were. I mean, it was a fine Wrapped. It wasn't anything crazy. It was our first year, so I didn't expect anything crazy.
Yeah.
So the Popcorn Podcast. Let's jump into your Wrapped. Loading up. I tried to do this on my phone earlier, and it just wasn't giving me access. I was getting very mad. In 2023, you did your thing, and the people loved it. Sure they did, Spotify.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll take it.
It's loading up. We created 2,627 minutes. That is more than 91% of other creators in the TV and film category. Ryan's guess was 5,000. We do not put that much work. But that's a lot of time that me and Ryan have spent together. Because you've been
much.
You've been the co-host this entire year almost. Like this, because you did Amanda Gabrielle's came out in December, and that was the first official one. So this is a whole year you've been doing it.
Yeah.
You can't hear us,
awesome.
but they're clapping for us right now. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. I think we deserve it.
Woo! We did it. Yeah, no.
We definitely improved the show a little bit.
No, I think so. We improved it in a good way.
Okay, so can you guess your number one episode? The Batman spoiler review,
Batman, for sure.
Shang-Chi review, or the Uncharted review?
It's Batman. Has to be.
It's loading. You got it. The Batman review has 97% more streams than your average episode.
Jesus.
That episode, we really put a lot of time into that, so it is good to see.
No, yeah, we spent a lot of time on that. That was a fun, long episode to do.
Your podcast loves to travel. Sure it does. So, up until this moment when we were going through this, we thought Bangladesh was our second most listened to country. Our podcast was heard in 55 different countries. Of course, number 1 was the United States. Number 2 was the United Kingdom. Number 3 was Canada. 4 was Ireland. And 5 was Australia. Thank you to all of our listeners from across the country, across the world.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know why you guys are giving us any time of day. Half of them probably can't understand us due to our accents.
Our horrible Delco accents.
Okay, something magical happened between March 20th and March 26th. So I'm assuming that's right around the Batman spoiler review, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
We had 665% more listens compared to your average week.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Because we put out 2 Batman episodes, so yeah. We're going through this just to show you guys how much like you guys mean to the show, and like whoever said sharing is caring was probably a fan of yours. Oh, thank you. But no, like you guys really made the show more than what we thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Your podcast was in the top 5% most shared podcast.
Which is insane.
That's
crazy.
Last year, it was like 27%.
Yeah.
So that's insane. So we get 53% sent a direct link from our show. 29% off Instagram, which is in our bios. 13% off Snapchat. And then 4% off other. And then 1% off Twitter.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is insane. I don't even have Twitter, so
we technically have a Twitter. Oh, okay. What percent of your listeners follow your podcast? 21%, 65%, or 42%?
I mean, it should be 100%, but I'm going to say
it's
61.
61 was not an option.
Wait, what was it? 60?
21, 42, 65.
Oh, I mixed up the 60, 65, and 21.
Yeah,
all right, 65.
65%. Let's see if you're correct. And you are. We are in the top 5 most followed podcasts. Top 5%.
Top 5%. I was gonna say.
No, yeah, we're not that good.
Not that good yet.
I mean, it's still crazy.
No, it's awesome.
What are the Popcorn Podcast listeners like exactly? I don't know. awesome. That's
The best.
The best. They're calculating our listeners. Your podcast listeners, your listeners' personalities are the devotees.
That's what I got.
When your fans love a podcast, they really love it. They're quick to support new releases and play their favorite episodes over and over again. Oh,
that's so nice.
That's so nice. This. I told Ryan I cried when I went through some of this earlier.
Yeah.
We created 3 polls and 4 Q&As, and listeners joined in 510 times.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it. The ratings are in. Spoiler, you're a hit. Your listeners' score for your podcast is a perfect 5 out of 5.
Nice, that's baby. Cool, nice, baby. That's us.
That's us.
That's all us. Nobody else helped.
You broke into the TV and film chart. Your peak position was number 44, and we held 44th for a total of 2 days, which is crazy because we weren't on any charts last year. And in just 1 year, we've got to the 44th ranked TV podcast.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's awesome.
You and your fans have something special. What is that? Spotify. It's loading. So many bright colors.
I know, it's nice.
You're a top 10 podcast for 2,219 fans. You're a top 5 for 2,082 fans. And you're number 1 podcast for 1,875 fans. So this is what I cried about because last year, I only got my number 1. It didn't show me my number 5 or number 10. And that was at 43 for number 1. So just in that small amount of time, we got that all the way up to 1,832 more than we had last year for number 1. So that's... I'm not going to cry this time. I'm not going to cry in the recording. The Popcorn Podcast. Thank you for sharing your podcast with the world. You're welcome, Spotify. We made your app so much better. Because we had the effect.
We carried Spotify.
We carried them.
We are
Speak
Spotify.
of sharing, we made something special for you. Okay, what was it? Show me. The Popcorn Podcast. I'm trying to read this. It's very, very small. 47 episodes this year with 2.6 thousand minutes in 55 countries, and we were played. Our hours went up by 999% from last year.
That's awesome.
That is
900. Yeah, that's.
Well, yeah, that's our Spotify wrap, and the only reason that this thing matters is because of you guys who are listening to the show right now.
Just going through my camera roll.
Ryan just showed me funny pictures as we're talking. And yeah, you guys are the whole reason. I'm not looking. You guys are the whole reason for this show being mentioned in the Wrapped and getting posted by Anchor and just stuff like that. Like, you guys are the reason for this all happening. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to us for this year, last year, and for as many years to come as the show keeps going. But now we're going to hop into our actual point of this episode, and this is to review the new film Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, this film is currently sitting at an 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 81% on Metacritic, and a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 88% on Google. Ryan, I'm going to let you take the helm of this first.
Well, yeah, I went into this, if I'm being honest, I didn't love Knives Out the way a lot of people do. I thought it was a really good movie, but I kind of figured it out like halfway through. You kind of knew who the murderer was. Yeah. But this one had a much better mystery to me. And it definitely leaned more into the comedy side, which I wasn't a huge fan of off the bat, but I did find it very, very funny. So I think it did the comedy really well, and it did the mystery even better. I think some of the twists that happened in this, which I guess we don't have to say for now. We'll get into spoilers later, but I don't want to spoil it yet because the mystery is genuinely very intriguing, and it has a lot of twists and turns that you're not expecting at all. So I think Rian Johnson really outdid himself with this one, and I'm very happy to see him do well, especially after what happened to him in Last Jedi, which I will continue to defend him for. But a lot of people hated him after that, and he really just turned it around, making Knives Out and now Glass Onion, just really proving himself that, you know, the fact that I already knew he was a great writer, great director, but he's proving it to everyone else now, which is really great to see, and I'm happy for him.
I'm sorry, some breaking news. We just got our first official poster for The Flash.
Did we?
Yeah.
Nice.
June 23rd, only in theaters.
June 23rd, 2023? I mean, I
2023?
assume so, but
So that's this summer.
it might actually come out.
It might finally happen.
It might actually exist. That's crazy.
Oh my God, Nerd Soup's gonna be so jealous.
So Ezra Miller.
I'm sorry.
Burns it.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't listen to almost the entire thing you said. But
That's fine. I basically just said Last Jedi was a good movie, and Ryan Johnson's a great director, even though people don't agree with that.
I will give him. Okay, so I'm gonna say something about The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it 2 days ago.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because you kept talking about it. It is not as bad as I remember it being.
Oh.
However,
Ooh.
in the franchise, it is not good.
I can.
Standing alone, it is a great movie.
There we go. That's all I wanted to hear.
That's
all I wanted to hear for the past year. All I wanted to hear come out of your mouth.
I've been saying that forever. That it's good by itself, but in the franchise, it's horrendous.
It's not horrendous.
Mark Hamill thinks it's horrendous.
Mark Hamill's a loser.
Those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words. It's all right.
No, Ryan Johnson is an extremely talented director. And I mean, I love the first Knives Out.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much as I love this.
Yeah.
I thought this was the better movie. I think I had better, maybe not better characters, because I feel like Chris Evans in the first one is still the best between the two friends. Not counting Daniel Craig.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chris Evans is awesome in the first one.
No, I think so too.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
But especially fuck you.
Yeah. He's so good. And
he is really good.
This one went bigger. It went funnier, even though it's not funnier. Funnier is a word. Funner is not a word.
Yeah.
This one was funnier. I felt like it had better writing. It jumped the shark, not quote unquote jumped the shark a little bit at the end. It went a little too big, but I would rather have something swing for the fences like this did and miss maybe a little bit in the final 15 minutes.
Yeah.
When the rest of the movie is great.
Yeah, I agree with that. The final I don't know. I don't want to say like final battle because it's not a battle, but like that, like the finale of the movie jumped the shark a little bit. It just went a little over the top, but it still wasn't bad. Like the writing wasn't bad. It's just what happened was a little bit over the top for me. But it doesn't really take away that much from the movie. I think it was still a really, really good movie.
Not counting Daniel Craig, who was your favorite character from this one?
That is tough. Favorite character? I don't know. I think my most entertaining character was probably Ed Norton's character, Miles Braun.
He was so good.
Because he was just such a dick. It was so funny. But I think, I don't know. It's hard. I mean, Janelle Monáe was the standout, absolutely. If you're not counting Daniel Craig, she was absolutely the standout in this. Just because of, I don't want to spoil it, but her role in this is just really, really interesting. So she was definitely the standout. But I think out of the other characters, maybe Leslie Odom Jr. was
he's so
most
good.
Intriguing Lionel in this one. He was just that, like his scientist character, but you can see like he doesn't like what's going on most of the time. Yeah. He's very reserved. So I think his character is really fun to watch too.
Leslie Odom Jr. is a great actor.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Everybody in this movie is great.
Mine's a little bit different than yours. I love Ed Norton. I did. I think he's a great actor. And I'm happy that people have started saying like people who have worked with him multiple times have started to say he's gotten a lot better on set. Like, because everyone used to say that he was such a dick to everyone. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to say mine was Madeline Klein or Kate Hudson.
Really?
I loved Madeline Klein's Whiskey. I thought she was super entertaining.
Yeah.
And Kate Hudson playing Birdie was such a perfect casting.
Yeah.
Because she's the funniest person in this movie.
Yeah.
You did not think sweatshops are where they make sweatpants. Well, duh. Like, the things that she says are hilarious.
So funny.
I mean, almost any time she speaks about something that she said on Twitter was like a laugh out loud in the theater moment.
Yeah. And her assistant, Jessica Henwick, is Peg. Her assistant, just like the straight man, is so funny too. She was hilarious.
She's like the waiter from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Because Kate Hudson is Charlie and Dennis mixed into one person.
Like, she's just trying to help, and she's like, yeah, why wouldn't they make sweatpants in a sweatshop? Of course.
Don't say the thing about Bangladesh. Why not? No.
I thought Jewy was just a term for cheap. I didn't know. Like that,
No,
that one was so
she
funny.
says, she goes, no, it's a term for cheap. I didn't know it had anything to do with Jewish
Yeah.
people. You didn't know that Jewy
Yeah.
had to do with Jewish people. No,
She's just like the classic, like stupid influencer who got rich, and it's so funny.
it's so good. But no, what you were saying. Oh, Serena Williams was so funny in the one scene she's in.
Oh yeah.
Like this movie did a great job with cameos because it wasn't like annoying cameos.
Mm-hmm.
Every cameo was so funny.
Yeah,
and it was so like underlining cameos.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in this at some point?
I just saw it. I didn't see him.
I didn't see him, but I guess he's in it at some point.
Yeah.
Excuse me. No, like Ethan Hawke's in it
Yeah.
for like 2 minutes, and he has one of the funniest scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But he again is playing like a straight man.
Yeah.
Like, he's like straightforward, no like emotion. No, this movie did great. I mean, the whole main cast was so good. Catherine Hahn was good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I think out of the main cast, I liked her the least.
You think? I think so too. She didn't have a lot to do.
Because I like Dave
well.
Bautista.
Yeah, Dave Bautista was funny.
He's just an idiot. The way he carried the gun with him everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
it was so funny.
It was hilarious. No, this movie was really, really well made. I thought the comedy was great, and the mystery was also fantastic.
It was a really good. This
was
one,
really, really good.
I like what you were saying. I figured out the Knives Out one. I did not figure this one out.
Yeah. Me and you were both leaning to each other like, I think it's that one. And then a
We're
second
just
later, we were like,
wrong.
it's not
We're
that
God
one.
damn it. No, let's talk about the set. Holy.
Oh, the glass onion itself?
That actual building was so cool.
It was really,
the
really
island was beautiful.
Yeah. And the jokes they had with the island too, like the horn that would go off every hour.
The dong.
Like, what's wrong with it? Yeah, the dong. The hourly dong. The whole like Daniel Craig lights the cigar and it's like, this is a no smoking area, and he tosses it in. Like, keep our waters clean. Like everything
So
just keeps
funny.
going wrong. It's so
And
funny.
it was such a good satire on like
Rich
Elon
people as a
Musk
whole.
and like Bezos and like
Yeah.
all of them.
Basically any sort of rich people, because you
Yeah.
have the billionaire scientist, you have the scientist character, you have the just like billionaire Elon Musk type character, you have the influencers, you have a senator. Like they cover every basis of rich person and just satirically just make it hilarious. I thought it was really, really well done.
I love how they had like a Twitch streamer. Like they what you're saying, like they crossed off the entire board of rich people.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson was Birdie was such a good character.
She was so
So
funny.
funny. No, the sets was I mean I loved it. The whole movie was, and because there were certain shots where you're like, that blue car is not actually there, like that's all CGI.
Yeah.
But like you kind of let it go because you're like, oh, it's a Netflix project.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix
The CGI.
didn't give it that budget.
Yeah, the CGI is not great, but there isn't a lot of it. So
Yeah,
it's fine.
they use it well.
Yeah.
And like it was kind of freaky certain scenes, like when the power goes out
Mm-hmm.
and Ed Norton realizing like someone's trying to kill him. That was one of the funniest scenes when he
Oh
gets
yeah,
right
he
behind
like
him.
jumps behind the
It's
couch.
like,
He's like, no, Blanc, save me, please.
And then he's like, the dong, 10
Yeah.
o'clock. He's like, what time is it, Blanc? He's like, it's 10 o'clock. Why? He's like, oh no. Oh, no. I thought it'd be funny. What's going to happen at 10 o'clock? Power all cuts out.
Yeah. By the way, I looked it up. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was the hourly dong. The noise that it makes, that's him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's funny.
I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Hugh Grant. So is Blanc gay? Was that like his husband?
You think?
I mean, they were living in the
I-
apartment together.
Maybe. I don't know. They don't really make it one way or another, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like how he's making bread. That's what was
Oh,
in the
yeah.
jar.
Yeah.
No, this movie did such a good job on not overusing cameos, and it gave everyone time to have their own like character. Like it never felt like anything was rushed.
Yeah.
And the twists were so good, all of them. Because there was a lot of twists.
There was a lot of twists, but they were all handled very well.
Yeah. I thought this movie was great.
Yeah.
Now, Ryan, what is your score for Glass Onion?
So I was thinking about it. I think I'm going to give this an 87.
Okay.
I was between 86 and 87. but I
I'm
think-
going to give it an 87 as well.
All right.
Because I really liked it. However, going off my score for the menu, which I gave an 89, I think this is a little bit below it.
Okay.
Because I feel like the menu stuck its landing the whole way through.
Mhm.
While this, not that the end ruins the movie,
Not
but
at
it
all.
definitely lowered the score a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
But if it stuck the landing, I think it was going to be like an 89.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very good movie. Do you want to move into some more like plot stuff? Not specifically like spoilers, but just moving into like meeting everyone, like how the movie starts and like stuff like that.
Yeah. Damn, I'm on Ryan Johnson's Rotten Tomatoes. His lowest movie is a 68.
What is it?
The Brothers Bloom, 2008.
I like Ryan Johnson.
He's great.
What's his highest movie? Is it Last Jedi?
Knives Out, 97.
Knives Out is the highest score than this?
Yeah.
Knives Out's so good.
Yeah, this is a
You don't love it.
93. God, Last Jedi, just 91-42.
Is that what the audience score is?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that low.
Mm-hmm. Glass Out, Knives Out, both have a 92 audience score.
This is a perfect movie for audiences.
Yeah,
Like
everybody, even the theater, like you could hear everybody talking, trying to figure it out.
There was a lot of people there too. It was a packed theater.
I did not expect that at all.
Because normally, like when you go to a movie theater that has a lot of people there, it's normally a superhero movie.
Yeah.
But this was like a packed theater.
Mm-hmm.
And for everyone who's like, oh, I don't want to go to the movie theaters, it's on Netflix. Go watch it on Netflix. It's free.
Yeah.
And it is so much fun. And I think it's even more fun if you watch it with people because they can all try and figure it out. Maybe bet on it. I'll throw in like $1 and see who gets it right.
Yeah.
Because
It'd be fun.
It would be pretty fun. Because me and Ryan were trying to figure out the entire movie and we got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a lot of like subtle things that you thought were like, oh my God, that's going to be like the person. And then they like mix it up a little bit and they're like, oh, well, that was just to throw me off of the scent of the trail.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's this movie open? Oh, it opens with Leslie Odom, doesn't it? When he's talking about scientists.
Yeah.
And they're like, and he's like talking about like, he's like, no, he's like, this guy, everyone thinks
sends
he's
me
crazy.
the ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, because then he knew that, and he's like, yeah, but he also sends you crazy things. But then it turns out that Braun was like kids equal NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how it's going to like jump up.
Yeah.
So then he's
he was right about that. He's like, he made us billions of dollars. By the way, I'm looking up Ryan Johnson. He directed Ozymandias, the episode of Breaking Bad, the 10 out of 10 one.
You didn't know
forgot that was him. Yeah.
That's the most watched. It's the best reviewed episode of television.
Yeah, on IMDb.
I do not agree with that.
I think it's pretty damn good.
I think it's good. I don't think it's a perfect score. Like, I think the Attack on Titan episodes after it are better episodes of TV.
You think so? Well, I haven't watched Attack on Titan, so I can't say. But
because the one episode is my favorite episode of Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I also think Battle of the Bastards is a better TV episode. Because that's also my favorite episode of TV.
I don't know about that overall. Maybe the battle, sure, but the overall episode, I don't know if I'd say that.
Fire.
It's good. It's great, but Ozymandias.
Or the courtroom episode from season 3 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that episode.
That episode is
season 4.
I thought it was 3.
No, 4 is the courtroom stuff.
4 is?
Yeah.
What's 3?
Are
you sure?
That's 3.
Oh, because then no.
Yeah. Season 4 is the courtroom because that's
that person. Crossbow people.
There's more than a few of those. So hold on.
Crossbow on toilet.
That's 4.
Yes, that would mean courtroom's 3.
No, because that is that's the finale of 4. That's right after courtroom.
Oh.
I was talking about 3.
Oh, yeah.
When it's a lot of people.
A lot of people. Yeah, no.
My biggest gripe with Ryan Johnson is that he spells his name stupid. That's it. You spell Ryan with an I, you're just...
Mine's that he blue-balled me with Luke Skywalker.
You lose a point.
That's my entire thing.
Not at the end.
Still,
you can't tell me you don't love the whole like force projection fight.
I hate that scene.
How?
It's my least favorite scene in the movie.
It's awesome.
No, it's not. The casino scene is my least favorite scene.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair.
It's so pointless.
It is.
Like, my only gripes with that movie, I know we're going off topic and everyone listening is like, we want to hear about Knives Out. Well, you're going to hear about Last Jedi.
We're going to talk about Ryan Johnson for a second.
He forced the Rose character.
Yes.
Nothing against the actress. She was very good as Rose. There was just no point. Because then she's in 30 seconds of the third one.
She gets less lines than Charlie from Lost.
Yeah.
She got bullied out of Star Wars while being obligated to show up. That's what happened to Kelly Marie Tran. It's so terrible. I feel bad.
It is bad. But, like, it just didn't fit with the first one. Like
I
it was
agree
a
with that.
whole different movie.
Yeah, but that's
It
not
is a
his.
whole different franchise.
That you can say it's his fault because he didn't follow.
It's Disney's fault. It's
Yeah,
not Ryan. I'm not blaming Ryan
yeah.
Johnson.
It's Kathleen Kennedy and Disney's fault for not having a clear 3-movie plan.
I'm not saying women are stupid or anything
Mhm.
like that. I don't want people to take this
Yeah.
wrong. Kathleen Kennedy is an idiot with Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Absolutely.
Like-
Either make it J.J. Abrams' trilogy or make it Ryan Johnson's trilogy. Pick somebody. You can't have two completely different directors who have different tones for all of their movies direct a trilogy. It just doesn't work.
Especially if you're going to do it. You can't have someone do the first one, another guy do the second one, then you do the third one.
Mhm.
Because then it's just all weird. Maybe if you do the first one guy, and then the other two. Because Planet of the Apes did that.
Yeah. The original Star Wars did that. They had all 3 different directors.
Yeah. Harry Potter, perfect example.
Mhm.
A different director almost every other
Yeah.
movie.
But they did that for a reason because the first 2 were very like childlike, and then
the
you
third
bring
and
in
fourth got a little
Corone.
darker.
Yeah.
With fifth,
The
even
series grows up with the audience.
Yeah.
Star Wars should just be like one tone all the way through. If you get directors who have completely different tones every single time, it's not going to be a concise trilogy. Just
Good word.
you need to make up your mind.
That was a big boy word. Concise.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I did. Yeah,
Good job.
I'm smart sometimes.
Sometimes.
But Ryan Johnson's great.
Yeah,
Last
no,
Jedi's great.
I have nothing against Ryan Johnson. I
I'm
have stuff
pretending to
against
hear
that
that.
movie and the way that trilogy went. And you guys will hear more about that next week when we do our Harry Potter versus Star Wars debate. You gotta watch more Harry Potter.
I do, but I gotta make a lot of notes.
But we are.
'Cause I'm
That
gonna
is
kick
going
your
to be
ass.
next week's episode.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just to
then-
be clear, we're arguing not which movies.
No, which franchise?
Which like universe is better.
So I
Not-
want you to say right now that the Harry Potter movies are better.
Overall, the Harry Potter movies are better, but it's not a better like universe. Okay, that's what
That's
we're
the whole
gonna argue.
debate.
That is.
Then
the
we
whole
can
debate.
even go into like the rides and stuff because
Sure. I mean, I haven't been on the Harry Potter ride.
I
so
know
it's kinda-
I feel so bad.
I'll watch a video.
That doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, but I gotta see it.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, that will be next week's episode, and then the episode after that will be the best and worst movies of the year.
Okay.
My favorite episode from last year. But back into the reason that we're here. Glass Onion. So, actually, do you want to just hop into spoilers?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get into spoilers, we're going to talk about the 2 companies that are sponsoring this episode. Ryan, I'm going to let you take the Manscape.
Pass me the paper.
We're not going to cut away like a lot of podcasts do.
No, we're gonna let you. We're gonna let you see how the magic works. I can't read this anymore. Okay.
I don't think you can read anyway.
Support for the Popcorn Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Who's the best in men's below the waist grooming? Their products are precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code
CNB, that is CANDB.
at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, Tommy, that's about 8 million balls. How about you? That's a lot of balls.
Yes, it is a lot of balls.
Yeah, no. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code CNB. That is CANDB at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com when you use the code CNB. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this episode.
Moving on to our second sponsor of the episode, that is movieposters.com. Movieposters.com has over 100,000 posters to choose from, anywhere from anime to Reservoir Dogs to the untold story of the amazing Spider-Man, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Halloween, The Sandlot, and many, many other posters. And you can get 10% off and free shipping if you use our code, all caps, popcorn10. That is POPCORN10 at movieposters.com. Again, POPCORN10 at movieposters.com. Go get some of the best high quality posters that you can choose from. Thanks to Movie Posters for sponsoring this show. So,
I just know they did say the untold story, but they told the story.
but it was the untold story. That's like
It was, but then they told the story, so that's kind of redundant now.
No, it's not. Because when this poster came out, the movie hadn't come out yet.
Right, but now we know the story.
Yeah, but the poster came out before the movie.
Yeah, but we know the story now.
Now we do.
That poster is
No,
ridiculous.
that is one of the best movie posters ever.
It is a sick poster.
Asshole.
But we know the story now.
I understand that. Okay, going back
and
and
change it. We should cross out just the told story.
Can you imagine that's what the poster said? The told story.
The told story.
Yeah,
Why are you
amazing.
making a movie then? What?
So hopping into spoilers, we're not gonna say
No, I guess it is the told story because they did the comics for it. So somebody did tell the story, and they were like, "We're gonna tell this story for somebody else, for people who don't read." So I guess if you're illiterate, it's the untold story. But
So you
yeah, pretty much.
did you read the Amazing Spider-Man comics?
No,
Exactly.
No.
So it was the untold story.
no,
This should not have been a 1.5-minute argument.
that's exactly what it needed to be.
So hopping into Knives Out, the spoiler half of this discussion. So the film opens up, and as we were talking about, Leslie Odom's character is talking to many other scientists about this new project that they're working on, and that many of them don't want to do it.
Mhm.
But then he receives a box.
Yeah.
And
Puzzle box.
Yeah, it says it's from Braun. Then it cuts to Kate Olsen, Birdie, and she's at this elaborate party.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like dancing, everyone's drinking, making out, doing drugs.
Yeah.
It is insane. And then she walks over to.
And this is all during COVID, by the way. So she.
Yeah, it's the height of COVID.
Yeah, it's the height of COVID.
Because everyone's
She's having a
wearing
party.
masks, you see.
Yeah.
And she walks over to Peg and she's like, "Can I see my phone?" And Peg's like, "No."
No, you're not taking.
Why? She's like, "You know why?" "Okay, sometimes I say racially insensitive terms. So what?" And she's like, "You're not getting your phone." Then, as we explained, the Jewish joke the Jewish comment she makes, which was horrible. And again, this is not us being, because I know we discussed this while we were talking about Licorice Pizza. The movie's not being racist. We're not making fun of Jewish people when they laugh at this. They're making fun of the people who don't know that it's wrong.
Yeah, they're making fun of
insensitive people.
Yeah, they're making fun of the idiots who say stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like
Right.
anyone who's like, "I didn't know that that's a bad word." Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's 2022. Come on. We all know what's right and wrong to say. And it's a very funny scene. And then it goes over to Catherine Hahn, who is running for governor. Senator.
Yeah, of Connecticut.
Yeah, she's running for Senator of Connecticut. And she's in her house because of COVID. And she's getting ready to film. And then she also gets a box.
Mm-hmm.
And then who goes? Oh, then they all go on like a group FaceTime to like figure out how to like do the box.
Yeah. And then Dave Bautista.
It goes to Dave
gets a
Bautista,
box.
who is so funny. He's sitting there shirtless, and he's like, "I love boobs." He's like, "Men should love boobs." And then Madeline Klein playing Whiskey comes in. She's like, "I love my boobs. Sorry, ladies."
Yeah.
And walks off, and then you see her like she doesn't care at all. She's like on her
Yeah.
phone.
It's hilarious.
And then the mom starts yelling. She's like, "Wait, what's Dave Bautista's character's name?" Duke,
Yeah.
Duke, you have a package here. He's like, "Mom, shut up, I'm live." And she smacks the piss out of this dude. She's like, "You're living in my house." And then he gets a box. So then they're all on a FaceTime trying to figure this out. And they eventually figure out how to open the box. And it's like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, Duke's mom is telling them what the answers are, and no one's listening to her.
Yeah.
And they eventually open it, and it's an invitation to go to Miles Braun's island.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone doesn't understand who Miles Braun is, and if you're listening to the spoiler half of this episode, you should, because you probably should have watched the movie first. And that is Edward Norton's character. And then after all that, then we get Daniel Craig.
Yeah. Who's sitting in the bathtub playing Among Us with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Natasha Lyonne, and
Jackie Hoffman.
yeah. And he's like, "This game sucks. Like, I needed some actual detective work."
He's like, "We know it was you."
Yeah.
Jackie
then-
Hoffman was so funny in that scene.
Oh, she was hilarious. They were all
Natasha
funny.
Lyonne was funny.
Yeah.
She's so good.
When I saw Kareem, I was like, "What the hell is he doing here?" Like,
And I love when movies use real life people as themselves,
yeah,
because then it really shows you like the
Mhm.
real world, quote
Yeah.
unquote,
because it makes Daniel Craig playing Benoit,
like a real
like-
person.
yeah, it makes him seem like an actual famous person, which he would be. He's the greatest detective in the world. So then he gets a knock on the door, and Hugh Grant answers it.
No, we don't see that yet. That's
Oh
later
yeah,
on.
that's later. Yeah.
We find out he got a delivery, but you hear someone yell out to him.
Yeah,
And
you
he's-
find out he got a box.
and you realize that Daniel Craig Benoit has been sitting in a bathtub for like 2 weeks, just smoking and drinking
with nothing to do.
And then after everyone else gets a box, you get Janelle Monáe just sitting at a table in like the basement with just a destroyed box.
Yeah, she grabbed the hammer and just destroyed it. She didn't feel like opening
she
it, so
beat
she
the
still
shit out
got
of
the
it.
letter that she needed to get. But
yeah, she just did it a completely different way.
Yeah.
So then it cuts, and now they're in Spain or somewhere. Beautiful island. Greece?
Yeah.
Okay, they're in Greece. Sorry. I'm apologizing to the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take this part?
Yeah, they get to Greece and they all come together, and then they're about to get on the boat to get to Bronze Island, and Ethan Hawke comes out as like an assistant in a white suit, and he's like, "All right, you can take your mask off," and he shoots this dart down their throats, and he's like, "This isn't gonna hurt at all," and they're all like choking on it. It's so funny. And then they get on the boat and they get to the island, and
breaking news.
Oh, what happened?
We got our first trailer for Cocaine Bear.
Let's go.
This film stars Kerry Russell, Alden Ehrenreich, for those who don't know, played Han Solo, and Ray Liotta in his final role. This movie's...
How did you pronounce his name?
Ehrenreich?
I thought it was Aaron Reich.
Maybe it is Aaron Reich.
Pretty sure it is.
This movie is based off true events of where a bear in the 90s got a hold of pounds and pounds of cocaine.
Yes.
And went like crazy. But in this movie, they're making it more into like a thriller. And this movie looks nuts. Just from watching the trailer, I'm
excited.
The bear's like so fucked up. It's crawling on its back.
Dude, it was for about an hour or two before it OD'd. It was the scariest apex predator on the planet.
Yeah.
A grizzly bear with like...
Do you know it did attack someone in real life?
Did it?
Yeah, it attacked one person.
Jesus.
And mauled them. Yeah, it's stuffed now, right? In a mall.
Yeah.
It has a beer hat like that
on it.
Yeah, but this movie is directed by Elizabeth Banks. Inspired by the true 1985 story of a drug runner's plane crash, missing cocaine, a black bear that ate it. This wild thriller finds an oddball group of cops, criminals, tourists, and teens converging in a Georgia forest where a 500-pound apex predator has ingested a staggering amount of cocaine and gone on a coke-fueled rampage for more blow and blood. This movie is going to be so much fun.
It's going to be awesome.
It hits theaters February 24th.
Yeah.
I had to talk about that. Sorry, everyone. But I am so...
That movie should make a billion.
Remember, originally it was going to be Seth Rogen that directed it.
Yeah.
But then he ended up leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go back to what you're talking about. Sorry about that.
Anyways, they get on the island. They get on Bronze Private Island, and they're all standing together, and we kind of see like the relationship between everybody. And then we see Janelle Monáe's character, who, when she first got there, they were all kind of surprised that she was there. But then we kind of like, it unravels, and we see why they're all surprised she's there. And she kind of had a falling out with the group, which they don't say yet, but we'll find out later why that happened. She basically just got screwed out. She made the company that Braun's a part of. They made it together, and then Braun basically just screwed her out of it, just from a bunch of legal stuff. So she's upset about that. She doesn't really talk to anybody anymore. So that's why they're so surprised that she came to the island. They're all so surprised that she got an invitation at all. But then we meet probably, I'd say, the main character of this movie, which is Daryl. Just walking on the beach with a box of Coronas, and tells him, Daryl. You remember Daryl?
Daryl was the best character.
Daryl's the best character in the entire movie. Yeah. You take the next part.
So they all got on the beach, right?
Yeah.
Is that where you stopped?
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk about them like saying hi to each other and everything like that? Okay. So after that, what was Janelle Monáe's character's name?
Someone at A.
Amy?
No.
What the hell did she
I forget
play?
what it was.
Sorry, everyone. We need to take a second so I can find out who this was. Andy.
Yeah, Andy. Which is the nickname. I forget what her full name was.
Yeah.
We just say Andy.
Well, Andy, she has her first conversation with Benoit. She tells him that he has a flat tire and he has to tie his shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. They walk away. And from there... Oh, everyone walks up, and this is when like they're finally in the compound more so. Mm-hmm. And he like explains the glass onion. He just starts saying a lot of big words that don't make sense.
Yeah.
And then Daryl walks by and said, "Sorry, not here, not here."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't think of this as some rich guy's mansion with all this crazy stuff." And this robot thing walks by carrying everyone's luggage.
Yeah, one of the Boston Dynamic robots.
It's so funny. And then the dong happens, and everyone's, "What the hell is that?" He's like, "Oh, it's the hourly dong, right?"
Yeah.
Like he says it like, what do you mean? What is that?
It's the hourly dong. Come on.
And again, this movie just does such a good job on making satire of like how rich people have these crazy things that there's no need to have. Like, what's the point of having hourly dong?
So you know what hour it is.
But that doesn't tell you what hour it is. It's just dong.
Yeah.
It's like when a
count the
grandfather
dongs.
clock rings, I guess.
Yeah.
So you know it's next hour.
Well, no, that at least rings however many times the hour is.
Does it?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Really? I never knew
You
that.
didn't know that?
No. Why would I know? But that's not common knowledge.
That's how like every clock works. It rings on the hour and it rings how many whatever.
Well, none of the
many
clocks in
hour
my
it
house
is.
ring, so.
Well, yeah, that's fair. But
So again, damn, I used to sleep over at my cousin's house who has a grandfather clock, and I never caught on to that.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if every grandfather clock does that, but that's what they're supposed to do.
So at midnight it rings 12 times.
Usually, yeah.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh God. Huh. But then they have these bracelets on, and how do you say his name?
Which one?
Ed Norton's character.
Miles Braun.
Braun explains that each bracelet goes off of their sign, like a Sagittarius or everything,
Mhm.
and that's where their room is.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Craig starts talking to him, and then Braun's like, "Hey, can you come with me, Benoit?" And they go up to his office, which is inside the glass onion,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Very
such a
top.
cool room.
Yeah.
Especially all the stars. Was like, it's full of stars. And Benoit's accent makes it even better.
It's hilarious.
Daniel Craig needs to get a nomination for one of these movies
Yeah.
because he is
just
so
has that.
good.
He has that like Southern drawl, but with like a hint of his English accent.
Yeah,
like,
it's such a good accent though.
He's not doing it well. You can tell he's just like playing it up. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he's playing it
love
up, which is perfect for this movie.
Yeah.
And then Braun says, "I never invited you to this event."
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, "Then how are you here?" He's like, "Maybe someone's trying to kill you." And he's like, "No one's trying to kill me," like all this stuff. And he's like, he's like, "This is incredible." He's like, "I'm doing a murder mystery and I have the world's greatest detective here."
Mm-hmm.
But then he's like, Benoit's pretty much telling him like, "Hey, like be careful. Like just some certain things." And then he like tells him, "Okay." And then they go to the pool. And now this is your turn.
Yeah.
You having trouble?
I'm trying to think what happens at the pool. Oh yeah, they're at the pool and they're kind of just swimming, and you see more of Duke Dave Bautista's piece on him. He gets out of the pool and just pulls out his gun, which is just hanging on his crotch the whole time. He starts firing it, and then you see a lot of the characters kind of talking in the background, but you don't know what they're talking about yet. And then they all get out of the pool, and you see Andy. They're all talking, and Braun comes down, and he starts talking about like how he started his company and like why he keeps doing it, and how they want to be what do they call themselves again?
The Disruptors.
Yeah, the Disruptors. How they all had to like disrupt stuff to make their own lane and stuff like that. And then Andy pipes in and basically just tells him to fuck off, and she's like, "You're not a disruptor. You're nothing. You're an idiot." And then she walks away, and she kind of leaves the room with just, I don't know. She basically controlled it and just walked right out, and everybody's just amazed that she said something like that, and they all have no idea how to respond.
She stumbles out.
Yeah, because she's drinking Jared Leto's kombucha the whole time.
Spiked kombucha, which I'm not gonna lie, might have been the funniest joke in the whole movie.
That's pretty funny.
I
Or
laughed
Jeremy
like
Renner's hot
out
sauce.
loud. Like,
Yeah.
just because Jared Leto would make a spiked kombucha. Is that I gotta know. Keep
Probably
talking. I'm
is.
gonna look this up.
I kind of forget what happens next, to be honest.
Dave Bautista's going for a run, and he sees Madeline Klein.
Oh, yeah. Dave Bautista goes for a run, and Benoit is kind of following him. And he sees Madeline Klein and Whiskey and Braun having sex in the room. And Whiskey is...
Jared Leto does have a spiked kombucha.
Of course he does. Yeah. Whiskey's
Continue.
Whiskey's Dave Bautista's girlfriend, so he's like, "Oh man, she's cheating on me," and then that's kind of it.
Yeah, Benoit's just watching.
Yeah, they're just watching.
He's being a detective.
Mm-hmm. figuring stuff out.
And then after that, we see. Do you want me to take it?
Yeah.
So then Benoit goes on a walk by himself and he lights a cigar, and like a siren starts playing. This is a non-smoking place. So he's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, and he throws in the water and like keep our water clean.
Yeah.
So he just takes off running. After that, this is where things start getting a little confused. I think this is when they're at the dinner table now.
Probably somewhere around there. We can just skip to that. We don't have to go through every single scene.
Yeah. So then they go to the dinner table. This is kind of an important sequence. They're all sitting at a table, and Edward Norton gives a long speech. He's like, okay, time for my murder mystery. He's like, and then Benoit just keeps interrupting. He's like, is it starting now?
Yeah.
And he's like, whoever figures it out wins. And Benoit's like, what do we win?
Yeah.
Such an asshole thing to say. He's like, do I get like an iPad? He's like, sure, Benoit.
You get
you
an
win,
iPad.
you get an iPad. And so then Benoit's like, thank you. This is nice. And then Benoit figures out the entire thing sitting at the table.
He says it immediately.
It's a great scene because he just keeps pointing everything out. He's pretty much playing a nowadays Sherlock Holmes for anyone who's like, if you're listening to this because you don't know if you want to see the movie and you want to listen to spoilers, because I've done this before too. It's pretty much what he's playing is a Sherlock Holmes character. He's the smartest detective ever.
Yeah.
But he has no fighting capabilities. He explains that he's good at solving things.
Yeah.
But he's not like a bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
And he figures it out, and Ed Norton's so mad. Because then Ed Norton gets shot with an arrow, and he's like fake bleeding. He's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the blood starts squirting out. Benoit's like, oh, that's cute. I like the blood.
Yeah,
it's a nice touch.
So
Yeah.
go upstairs, Benoit and Braun. And Braun explains how expensive it was to write the script. Who was the writer?
I forget.
It was some screenplay writer.
Yeah.
And he's like, she is good. He's like, she's expensive. And he explains how expensive the set was to build and all this stuff. And he's like, but then he can tell Benoit's starting to realize that like someone might actually be trying to kill him. And he's like, you pretty much left them a loaded gun. And put it on the table and said, kill me.
Yeah.
And after that, he's like, no one wants to kill me. And he's just covered in blood. So the whole scene is just really out of place. Because he just has an arrow in his chest. And then he finally pulls it off. You take the next sequence, which is them all sitting there. They're all sitting on the couch.
Oh, yeah. Afterwards, they all start
important scene.
drinking. Right? Yeah, that's the scene when they're all drinking.
Braun made them all their drinks from memory.
Yeah, Braun makes them all their drinks, and then they all start getting drunk. They're like, well, this is kind of a waste of time. They all plan on just leaving the next morning and going home. And they all kind of start arguing with each other, and then Andy walks in, and she kind of drops the ball, and she's like, listen, you stole everything from me. Braun is not this magical guy. You guys are only here because he keeps paying you. Braun has been just basically paying off all of their stuffs and making their careers for them while they just kind of hype them up and just make them happy. So she kind of drops everything on him, and then Dave Bautista finally breaks, and he's like, yeah, you did lose. Like, we play the game well because we keep getting paid. We keep just eating the shit sandwich, as my dad always says, and just we keep getting money. You couldn't take it, and you made the bad choice, and now you're poor. Is basically what he says.
And she's definitely not poor still.
No,
you see her house and everything. She is doing fine.
Yeah. But that's basically what Dave Bautista says. And what happens is she leaves.
She just walks out.
Yeah, she just gets angry and walks out. But then they keep drinking and they're still partying. And then all of a sudden Dave Bautista starts choking. And you don't know why, but then he passes out, falls on a glass table, smashes it, and Benoit checks his pulse, and he's dead. So now everybody's wondering, like, oh my God, he's dead. And then Braun is like, wait, he's dead? And they realize that him and Braun had switched drinks because the
Braun realized, he goes,
yeah, he was holding my cup, so he thinks that somebody tried to poison him. So he gets all scared, and he's asking Benoit, like, please save me.
It's such a good sequence.
It's so funny.
And then the dong hits.
Yeah.
And
the dong hits, and he's like, wait, what time is it? He's like, it's 10 o'clock. He's like, I had a plan. When I said the mystery at 10 o'clock,
I thought it was going to be really funny.
Yeah. So all the power goes out, and everybody just runs away. They all just get scared and run off and in their own separate directions.
And they realize that the gun's gone before the power cuts out.
Yeah, they realize somebody took Duke's gun.
Because Duke keeps his gun on him at all times.
Yeah.
And for all you gun guys who want to know what caliber was, it's a 22. It's a little Walter. It's
Yeah.
like a World War II pistol, for anyone who's wondering.
Yeah.
It's that or a Makarov. I couldn't get a clean look, but it looked like a 22. So I'm going to say that. But it might have been a Makarov.
Yeah.
Which is what we own.
It goes bang. That's all that matters.
It goes bang. But do you want to break down the lights out sequence?
Yeah, they basically just run around the house.
Did you like what I did there? Knives out, lights out. Okay, go.
You want a trophy or something? You don't want to?
We had two, and you knocked one off the wall.
It's my bad.
Go back.
Anyways, they keep running around the house. They're all confused and scared because the lights go out. And then Andy and Benoit run into each other outside. And all of a sudden, you see somebody through the glass start aiming the gun at them with a glove over their hand, so you can't see who it is. And they shoot Andy. Andy gets shot in the chest, and she falls down and dies. And Benoit starts crying. Everybody comes out and sees. And then he finally gets them to go back in and just sit down in the main room and just try to figure it out. He tries to get everybody together. But then it cuts back.
Because then they go, they're like, so who did it? He's like, only one person knows who killed Andy. And it cuts.
Yeah, it cuts. So it cuts way back to the box of Andy opening the box. And you find out it's not Andy. Andy is dead. And her twin sister, who I completely forgot the name of.
Her name's not on.
Yeah, it's not on the casting because she plays two characters, but because Janelle Monáe plays two characters. But her sister has this really hard Alabama Southern accent. So she goes to Benoit with the broken puzzle box. Yeah, Helen. She goes to Benoit with the broken puzzle box because that was her the whole time in the beginning when she's the one who broke the puzzle box and got into it. So she goes to Benoit and explains that her sister died, and she explains all the stuff around it, saying that she knows that one of them murdered her and she just needs some way to prove it. So she hires Benoit to go to the island with her because she has that invitation, and she brings him along, and they make a plan that she, being Andy's twin sister, she will play Andy and pretend to be here the whole time so nobody thinks, because they don't know she's dead yet. The news hasn't broke yet. So the only person who knows that Andy's dead is the one who killed her, and they're hoping that if they can get there and find out who it is, they can, Helen can play Andy, figure out who the killer is, and get them arrested or whatever. So that's the whole thing. She tries to play her sister, which she does well. She says that she just had the rich bitch accent the whole time.
The shithead accent.
Yeah, the shithead. She calls them all shitheads instead of disruptors, which is a much, much better name.
I like shitheads.
Yeah. Then make a plan. They both get on the island. And you find out like all the stuff when Andy told Benoit whose shoe was untied. That was just Helen trying to stop him to like make a plan and figure stuff out. Every time they kind of talk together, it was Helen just trying to say like, all right, what do I do now? Which is a twist I didn't see coming at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I did not see the twist of Andy being dead.
Yeah. So that was done really well. That was kind of the second twist. I'd say the first twist was the whole murder plot, the quote the bronze game, where Benoit just figures it out the whole time. Because I was thinking they're gonna do like a fake murder plot, and then somebody.
I thought Blonde was gonna get actually killed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But then I think that was what you're supposed to think, and the twist is that it's just a game.
He figures it out in seconds.
Yeah. So this is like the second twist. Andy is dead the whole time, and it's her sister.
Yeah, and then Helen keeps drinking the kombucha.
Yeah,
and she talks about when they first meet that she doesn't drink, and then Benoit sees her in the bathroom. He's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "This kombucha. I just keep chugging." He's like, No, that's Jared Leto's spiked kombucha. And she's like, I'm gonna punch Jared Leto in his kombucha drinking face. And that's why she stumbles away earlier at the pool sequence, because she's been drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you figure out that her and Benoit were both watching Duke watch Whiskey, hooking up with Braun. But it turns out that Duke actually had her go and hook up with Braun to try and help him.
Yes. To help him get on like the front page of Twitch or whatever, just to help his career.
No, to get on
it was some like news
every
show.
News.
Yeah, some
the
like
company that they run. Braun's company. And so then you figure that out. And it's like a lot of I love when films go back and redo scenes and you figure out things from that sequence.
Yeah. And this one did it very, very well.
Yeah. So you see that they've been meeting secretly, and then they meet in a gym together, and they're standing in front of Serena Williams. It looks like it's just like going to be like exercise like a Peloton,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually live feed.
Yeah,
Serena
she's
Williams.
like, "Hey, are you guys gonna work out or what?" She's like, and they're like, "Wait, you're real?" She's like, "Well, if you don't want to do it, I get paid by the hour." So
and then she goes
sit
back to
here."
just reading a book.
Yeah.
And
Did you notice, by the way, at the bottom, it's like training regimes. It was like cardio, endurance, strength, celebrity. It's
is that what it
celebrity.
said?
Yeah, celebrity training was an option.
So then from there, it then gets all the way back to the night, like the night that she gets killed.
Yeah.
And then you see it all happen. She gets shot.
Mm-hmm. But she gets shot in the diary that was Andy's. She's had in her breast pocket the whole time, which stops the bullet and saves her. But then Benoit, thinking quick, he pulls out
Jeremy
Renner's hot sauce, pours it all over her, so as to like fake blood, so it looks like she died. And then he puts some under his eyes to make himself cry. Instantly, he's like, "Oh, it's so hot. That was a bad idea. That was a terrible idea." So it's explained like he did that so that she can play dead. Everybody thinks she's dead, and then that gives her time to go through everybody's rooms and find more evidence.
Because the whole time they're looking for Andy's
red
envelope,
letter.
which had, you see a napkin earlier, and that's Braun saying, "Oh, this is how I came up with Every or whatever the company's called."
Yeah,
but it was actually Andy that did it.
She wrote it on the
Andy
napkin,
found the napkin because she couldn't find it before.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, the last place it can be is in the glass onion.
Yeah.
So, but then it's a really good scene. She's laying there as everyone's standing around her, and you just watch the hot sauce trickling down her face, going towards her nose.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone's ever gotten hot sauce like in their nostril, like around there or anything like that, I know it's not a common thing, but it happened to me during a hot sauce challenge. It is the hottest. It's the worst place to get it.
Yeah.
There in your eyes are bad. And it's just it's like slowly again. It finally gets in there, and she has the same reaction. Mm. She's like, shit. And then it cuts back to when Benoit's like, only one person can tell us about what's happening.
Yeah.
And then Benoit has like a click, just like he has in the first Knives Out, where he starts everything just clicks for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, wait. He's like, the whole thing that we all need to realize is that Braun's just an idiot.
Yeah.
He's like, none of the words he's been saying make sense.
Yeah, he's been trying to say like big words to make himself sound smart, but they never work. He's always like, using it in the wrong context. Yeah, he's making up words, using them in the wrong context. He's like, the whole point of this is that Miles Braun is an idiot. He's a moron.
And he's like, and his whole idea, I told him about the loaded gun on the table. He stole from me.
Yeah.
And a cool little thing for Easter eggs, if people are into that, there's a full-size drawing of Ed Norton on the wall. Mm-hmm. It is actually a promo art image from Fight Club.
Yeah, cool, it's him with like a six-pack.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
And it is his hair and his little beard. It's like scuffy beard and some blood.
And there's a mural of Kanye, I think it was, as like Jesus with a lion.
Which is even funnier because especially all the stuff that happened with Kanye.
Yeah.
But it makes it even better because it's showing again how effed up Braun is.
He's just a moron.
He's just an awful dude.
Like, yeah.
But she finally finds the red envelope.
Yeah. Helen finds it. She brings it back down and shows everybody like.
Birdie freaks out. Yeah. Birdie thinks she's like a zombie.
Yeah. She's like, oh my God, she's alive. Yeah. So then she brings the napkin that Andy wrote on in the original Glass Onion, which is the bar they were all at. And she says, like, this is the evidence I needed the whole time. This is the evidence that I have for, you ruining my sister's life. So, what's his name? Lionel, Leslie Odom Jr. He's like, before he was saying, like, why did you keep the letter? Why didn't you just burn it? If you had the letter, why didn't you just burn it? So then when Helen brings up the letter and gives it to him, she holds it like right in front of him. He takes the lighter and burns it, burning all the evidence. And he turns to Leslie Odom Jr. He's like, thanks for the tip. Thank you. And because he steals every idea he has.
Yeah. That's and he was point. Even like, and then he's like, did anyone see a napkin? Anyone? Yeah. And everyone agrees with him still.
Yeah. Everybody's like, I didn't see anything.
It's really sad to watch.
Yeah.
You feel bad for her and bad for his sister. And then he pretty much explains how he did kill her. He killed Andy and like all this stuff. And then she goes up to Benoit. She's like, there's got to be something. He's like, this is where my job ends.
Yeah.
He's like, again, I'm not a bodyguard. I'm not Batman.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, all I can do is give you some courage. Because he said that earlier when she was drinking.
Yeah.
So he gives her something in her hand.
No, he gives her the
Well, you don't know
drink.
what it is yet.
No, he gives
Oh,
her
he
the
gives her
drink.
the
He's
drink,
like, "This
yeah.
is the courage," and he says, "I can give you and remind you the reason why your sister left." And he hands her something in her hand, and you don't see what it is yet. But the whole time in the movie, they're talking about what was it, like frozen hydrogen as fuel?
It's hydrogen crystals.
Yeah, which is a real thing, but
Yeah,
it's
but
still
if anyone
untested.
knows what happens when hydrogen gets really hot,
Yeah, when hydrogen gas fills up everything, basically it makes things float, but it's also extremely flammable,
and is pretty much making a
aka
bomb.
the Hindenburg.
Yeah.
But
You are
yeah.
you are living in the Hindenburg.
Yeah, but that's kind of the basis of the entire thing is that one crystal because Leslie Odom Jr. He's the scientist who's trying to develop it. Catherine Hahn is the senator who signed off on a deal to make a plant in Connecticut for it, and I'm trying to think.
Birdie has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Birdie and Duke are just they're just making money on the side, kind of promoting it. Maybe I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that.
Birdie, and we
But-
forgot to mention the thing that we mentioned about sweatpants. Birdie during COVID, because she got canceled a
Mhm.
couple times, and she came out with these luxurious sweatpants.
Yeah, at
And
the height of COVID, which is like what made her all her money.
yeah,
so that was
she like made like a great comeback through this.
Yeah, which is a great business deal until the whole Indonesian sweatshop thing comes
Bangladesh.
out. Yeah, Bangladesh, and kind of ruins the entire thing.
Because she has to make a statement
Yeah.
about Bangladesh saying that she knew about the sweatshops because there is a direct email that says the company that's making the sweatpants is like, hey, just so you know, this place that you're making them out of is known for being a
sweatshop.
Bangladesh sweatshop that
Mhm.
children and women work at.
Yeah.
And she's like, perfect.
Yeah.
And then Peg is like, you did not think sweatshops are where they make sweatpants. She's like, of course I did.
It's like, duh.
And she's like, oh my God, no, you didn't, Birdie. And that's just, it's another just again showing why I loved Kate Hudson as Birdie.
Yeah.
It's again showing, because you see it so often now. People that now are celebrities, which I think celebrity is such a weird term nowadays because I feel like anyone can be a celebrity.
Mhm.
Like Lil Boo Boo. Who's that girl? Oh, it's gonna bother me.
Which
Honey
one?
Boo Boo. Like Honey Boo Boo was a celebrity. Do you not remember Honey Boo Boo?
I remember Honey Boo Boo.
Like that's a celebrity now.
Yeah.
Like her mom's a celebrity. Like celebrity is so taken out of context, and half the time they have no idea what's right to say, what's wrong to say, and sometimes they try and get canceled just to promote themselves. Like
Mhm.
this movie does such a good job of just showing you how fucked up
Yeah.
being a celebrity
It
is.
is
now.
a satire.
It
and
is.
does
It is a
so well.
great. This is what Don't Look Up should have been.
Yeah.
When I like Don't Look Up, don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but Don't Look Up should have been more like this. This did it 1,000 times better.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Yeah.
back to the.
But then that's kind of why you find out like everybody's defending Braun because he's just paying them. Like Birdie is going to take the fall for the sweatshop thing, even though it was Braun's idea to have it. But she's going to take the fall because Braun and her agreed that he's just going to pay her off and she's going to be totally fine. Duke has been canceled. He didn't make it at all. But then Braun paid his way to make him on the front page of Twitch, whatever. Catherine Hahn got elected because of him. Leslie Odom Jr. is a scientist because of him.
Yeah, he's a
Everybody is
rich
just
scientist now.
yeah. Everybody's fortune and
Their careers.
yeah, their
come from
careers.
Braun.
Yeah, they're all from Braun. So that's why they keep defending him. And so Helen has the crystal hydrogen, and she
Well, first she starts smashing everything.
yeah, she starts breaking everything. She kind of gets everybody with her, and everybody starts breaking all the stuff except for Braun, which is funny because at first she's like, "All right, keep going," and then he's like, "Okay, that's enough. Okay,
That's
you've
enough."
broken enough." Yeah,
And the whole time we completely forgot to mention that he has the actual Mona Lisa
yeah.
in his place that he pretty much took as a loan.
Mm-hmm.
And he has this crazy like device that like soon as like anything happens, it closes and
Yeah.
secures it. So you hear it going off almost the entire movie.
If
from-
anybody yells, if there's a phone like buzz goes off,
It
if
closes
there's any
it.
fire, yeah,
or any rise in heat or cool, like
Mhm.
a temperature drop, it closes.
Yeah.
But then he has this little gnome that if you push it's pretty much
it just opens it up.
yeah. It's an override.
Mm-hmm.
So continue.
Yeah. So they're all smashing stuff. They're all kind of getting on Helen's side, and then what starts the fire?
She throws it in the fire.
Yeah, she does. She throws the nitrogen crystal in the not nitrogen, hydrogen crystal in the fire, and it just lights everything up.
Yeah, because then she starts throwing more wood in it. Oh no, she breaks the.
Oh, the table with the drinks on it.
And you find out in this sequence that Bron killed Dave Bautista Duke on purpose. He just added pineapple juice, which you find out early in the film that he's allergic to. And then she starts breaking down like the whole like bar, throws in the fire, and then she throws the crystal in there. And Captain Han goes, "Oh God, the Hindenburg," and everything just lights.
Yeah, this is where it starts.
This is where it goes a little over the top because then it's like a really long slow motion shot of her and Bron running to hit the gnome. To override, so then the Mona Lisa will go up in flames. And for everyone who doesn't know, the Mona Lisa is the most expensive painting of all time.
Yeah, it's overrated, but
it's not overrated. It is crazy that it changes expressions from different angles.
Oh no, it is. It's an incredible painting, but it's just a face.
You know that girl got paid nothing? The girl that's off. She didn't make a single penny off of it. Nothing.
Nice.
He just found a girl. I could be telling the story wrong, but from what I remember in history, she's like, it was just like a normal girl.
Yeah, he's just like, you want to stand still for 5 hours? Like, sure.
12 hours. It's a 12-hour painting.
Damn. It's a long time.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
I can't sit still for 10 seconds.
No. Especially with that giant white monster on you.
I know. And when I have a swirly chair that I just move around in the entire time we record.
Yeah. But then, they're both rushing to hit the override gnome. And Helen hits it, and Mona Lisa starts burning, which is kind of indicative of his career, which the whole time he's saying he wants to be remembered with the Mona Lisa. He wants to be up there with the best of them. And then later, they're all sitting on the steps. They all get out of the fire, and she turns to him. She turns to him. She's like, "So you're going to be remembered with the Mona Lisa, just not how you want it to be." Which is just, it's a really good. I thought it was a really good bookend for that story.
Yeah, but then it doesn't end there.
Well, yeah, it goes back to Benoit sitting with Daryl on the beach.
They're just smoking.
Yeah, Daryl's like, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, and me and Ryan knows that they got 2 fucks in for a PG-13 movie, which is not normal.
Daryl got one, and
Bron. Bron drops one.
Does he?
Yeah, he says it when he comes out of the fire. That's when he says it.
And they got 3 because Helen says one too.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh, then there's.
It's whenever when she's going through Whiskey's room and she walks in and she grabs a spear, she's like, "Don't fuck with me."
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, no, because Benoit comes out. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, they got 3 then.
Yeah, so they really pushed it. Me and Ryan both think it has to do with Netflix, maybe that they could change it a little bit
because it's rated PG-13.
I think you should be allowed to throw a couple fucks in there,
tasteful ones.
Yeah, some tasteful ones, like Superbad. You can't not make that PG-13 because that movie. Because I feel like there's worse words that you can say that should be pushing it to R.
Yeah,
but then we said Benoit, and I thought that was gonna be the end, but then there's another scene. Because then you get Benoit and Helen sitting together.
Wait, what scene?
You see them sitting together, and they sit down next to each other, and he asks her if that makes her feel better. And she's like, yeah. And then you see the police boats coming.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a couple more scenes where I feel like it should have ended soon as she hit the thing. I feel like that would have been like, just watching the Mona Lisa burn is kind of like, he's going to be like, I feel like they kind of dumbed it down for the audience.
No, you need some falling action.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
That is the falling action. The Mona Lisa burning.
That's the climax.
The climax is everyone finding out she's alive.
No, the climax is her burning.
What are you going to say that is? That is the climax of the story.
That's the climax of the mystery. The climax of the movie, of like the action at the last second, which we agree shouldn't be in it, is her burning the Mona Lisa.
I don't mind that. I don't mind her burning the Mona Lisa. I hate the whole slow-mo sequence leading up to that.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing with Morbius, is why we hate it. There was no falling action.
No, Morbius just ends.
That's what you're saying should have happened.
I feel like it should have been like a shot of maybe you'd show the Mona Lisa burning and then go to like Benoit and her. I didn't feel like there was that whole sequence needed on the steps.
See, I thought so, because that's kind of like all of them saying like, yeah, we don't fuck with Bron anymore, which you kind of got in the glass.
That's what I felt like that was
that's the beginning of it. But then they don't really expressly say like, we're done with him. And then they all sitting on the steps and they finally expressly say like, listen, we're on Helen's side. We're not siding with you anymore. You're done.
Okay, and maybe end with her walking away.
Yeah, that's
maybe
more
not.
You need some falling action.
Narrow him again.
Yeah, that was just for a joke. You don't
And
need
then
that.
you had to see Benoit and Helen again. And then you had to show the police pulling up.
I think
That was a couple more sequences I didn't feel like were needed in the scene.
I think Benoit and Helen should be there because you need some close with that. Because Benoit just walks out.
But like I feel like that was such a good way to end it, is him giving her the stuff. Because he's like, that's where I end. And then he should have
I
just
don't
been
know.
waiting for the police.
I liked it.
Okay. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying like it felt like a lot of unnecessary stuff at the end.
I disagree, but that's fine.
Okay.
I think it's just nice to have like an end of just like them talking.
No, I'm
Instead
saying
of-
like I
yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it felt like a couple too many scenes where
A
it could have been
couple,
like
yeah.
instead of 5 more sequences, like
Could have
2.
been like 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're not disagreeing. We're just disagreeing on which scenes we would have had to end with.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not really disagreeing. But then the credits end, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our breakdown of Knives Out.
Mhm.
Anything you want to add?
Very good movie.
Very good.
Great
movie.
mystery. Great comedy. And I thought it was really well done. I'm super excited for the next one.
Same. I want Lakeith Stanfield back.
Yeah.
So good.
He
in
was
the
a
first-
good like side detective.
Yeah, because he's the detective of that town
Mm-hmm.
and helps them well. But yeah, you want to hop into suggestion of the week?
Oh god damn it!
How do you? I just don't understand.
I don't get it either.
I'll go first.
All right.
I'm gonna recommend The Pacific,
There you go.
which is on HBO Max. It's by the same company that made Band of Brothers, and this one is from the Japanese theater.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you get their side of the story instead of the French theater. This one is the Japan theater.
The Pacific.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah.
What's yours?
We're gonna stick with the Ryan Johnson.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go.
No.
Actually, you want? I actually have a different one.
Well, I'm gonna say mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna recommend The Last Jedi.
You already have done that.
Did I?
You did on the Star Wars episode.
I hate you
Okay.
so much. I'm gonna recommend. I don't know. Ozymandias specifically from Breaking Bad. It's a fantastic episode. It's the highest rated episode of television. I think it deserves it because it's incredible.
It's the finale, isn't it?
It's the second.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the
No, I do
penultimate.
love that episode.
Yeah, it's the penultimate.
I do not like the finale.
Pretty sure.
I know it's a hot take. I do not love the band. No, I don't like. I really don't like the Band of Brothers finale either. I think it was a little too much.
Hmm.
If I'm thinking of the episodes correctly, but I think the Band of God damn it! I think the Breaking Bad finale is overrated.
You think so?
Mhm.
I like it.
I think that it made it even. It got better with Red Camino. El Camino. God damn it, dude. Jesus, I mean crickets. Ah,
The Road.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, just
Oh.
watch Ozymandias. Perfect episode.
Yeah, but you gotta watch the rest.
And
of the show.
Ryan Johnson directed it. Yeah. All right, what's yours?
Oh, I already gave mine. Oh, my other
Say your
one.
second one.
The Cobra, starring Sylvester Stallone. This movie it's not a great movie, but it is fun.
It is fun.
It is fun. It's fun to watch Stallone just be an action hero.
No, yeah, it's just classic like cop
And this is
action.
pre-steroid Stallone.
Yeah.
So everyone go check it out. It's on Amazon Prime.
All right.
Okay, now to hop in to the fan questions. We have 9 for this episode.
Oh boy.
Okay, what did your personal Spotify Wrapped look like? So I'm just going to go off our top 5 songs and top 5 artists.
Yeah, I'll do
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'd like to say, wait, let me find this real fast. My, what did it say again? Hold on. Yeah, my, like, overall tone of it was heartache, hopeless, romantic, sad boy. So I'm very happy about that. But my top 5 artists were the Beatles, Grady, Zach Brown Band, Louis Capaldi, and Mac DeMarco, which I don't know how Mac DeMarco was on there, but whatever. Top 5 songs were Bruises and Scratches, Drop in the Ocean, Gold, Your Mother Should Know, and Off My Mind, which I think that's a good top 5, excuse me. But I do want to say, Beatles being my number 1, I listened to 6,108 minutes of the Beatles, and I was top 0.05% of Beatles fans. So, you know, I like the documentary a lot, and you can see why. You really gonna play Big Time Rush over my
That wasn't Big Time
goddamn
Rush.
piece?
First off, that was not Big Time Rush.
Sounded like it.
It
I
was
only heard
not.
5 seconds of it.
I'm trying to pull up my number 1.
Okay. The Beatles are the best band ever. Elvis ain't got shit on them.
Elvis isn't a band.
Yeah, he's a terrible singer. No, I'm joking.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to pull up my number one artist. So my number one artist was Big Time Rush. I spent 1,161 minutes listening to him, and I was in the top 0.5%. Big Time Rush has ran this for back-to-back years for me. I think I've talked about this on the podcast. I'm a massive Big Time Rush fan. My number one song was 3090 from the Netflix film Tick Tick Boom. I played that song 92 times.
Yeah.
And my top artist was number one, Big Time Rush. Number two, Andrew Garfield. Number three, Swago. Number four, Elvis Presley, of course. And number five, The Backseat Lovers. My top five songs were 3090 by Andrew Garfield, Hate You Too by Swago, Unchained Melody by Elvis. Number four was Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, one of the most iconic songs of all time. And number five was Therapy by Andrew Garfield and Vanessa Hudgens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a
nice,
pretty good list. Didn't mean to play some music, but it's fine. Okay. In no specific order, what are your three favorite movies of the year right now? Because I don't want to give anything away. This says, what are your top three? So I'm going to go in no particular order.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So my three favorite movies as of right now, in no particular order: The Batman.
Okay.
All Quiet on the Western Front. And Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I think mine's close to that.
The menu and X are right there.
Okay.
Those are up there.
Okay. I'm gonna say Moonfall, Morbius, and The Secrets of Dumbledore.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
No, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Maybe I think All Quiet on the Western Front could go on there. And I don't know. Mine's not gonna be Batman. But I don't know. Some good movies this year. Maybe it is the Batman.
And me and Ryan actually have a screener tomorrow for Babylon.
Yeah, hopefully that makes it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. That's going on.
It's a good movie.
I didn't watch it. I just kind of.
Oh, it's fun. There's a clip where Batman fights E.T. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. All right, we have the same list. That's good.
Yeah. When is the best and worst movies episode coming out? The question from Kelly. Also,
Probably
the last two questions. The first question from Willa. Second was from Liam. This is from Kelly. Not next week. The week after.
Are we doing it the week after?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't we see like Avatar first or something?
That will be the week after.
Is it?
Next week will be the 8th.
Okay.
The week after that would be after Avatar.
I mean, I was just saying. I don't.
Oh, maybe we should do 2 weeks, and then we can do an Avatar review, then best and worst.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So 3 weeks from now, we will be doing the best and worst movies episode. Mark your calendars.
Towards the end of December.
Yes. Right before Christmas.
Yep.
Are you guys doing a Christmas episode? This question is from Warren.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, probably. Fourth question. Most anticipated film of 2023. This is the fifth question, actually.
Oh, Cocaine Bear.
This is a question from Logan. Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear.
Mine is Oppenheimer.
Loser. What do you like?
It's Oppenheimer or The Flash. Because I'm still holding out hope on The Flash.
That movie does not. I will not believe that movie exists until I'm sitting in the goddamn theater.
It's insane that we talked about set photos on the first episode of this show.
I know.
And we have still yet to see
I hope we sit down and it starts playing and it's just Black Adam again. We're like, what? No.
We talked about The Flash on probably every of the first 10 episodes.
Yeah.
And we have still yet to get a trailer for The Flash. We got a 30-second teaser.
Yeah, we got the Fandom thing, but that was it.
Fandom? It's Fandom.
Whatever, same shit.
Question number 6. Favorite pod from 2022? Question from Ray. I think it's the William Spencer Raiders episode for me.
Yeah, that one was fun.
That Raiders one has one of the most chaotic fan question segments ever.
You really sent me screenshots of the goddamn list. You couldn't just send the list over to me.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You're so lazy.
I didn't. That was more work.
That is true. That is a lot more work. You're just stupid.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's the Raiders because I mean that fan question segment might be the funniest bit we've ever had.
No, yeah, that was funny.
FMK list.
Yeah.
Because I mean that was Anthony's answer.
Oh, he just jumped right into it.
And then your reaction going, I'm not gonna lie, I have the exact same list. So that and the William Spencer, I think, are up there.
Yeah.
Those
For
are
me
funny
too, yeah.
ass episodes.
Yeah.
Any of our guest episodes are always fun.
Mhm.
'Cause it's so different than anything else we do.
Or the Star Wars one.
That Star Wars one got so
'Cause
many people
oh my God.
messaging us.
I got so much love from that episode.
You
It
got
was great.
so much hate. No, let's clarify. The meanest thing that has been said to either one of us was still the fan question. Hey guys, I just wanted to message you and say, Ryan, I love you so much more than Tommy. Tommy, go fuck yourself and fuck the Snyderverse.
my
That was
favorite
still
one.
the meanest message I think.
Who said that, by the way?
I don't remember.
It was Dan, I think. I
Was
think
it
his name was
Dan?
Dan. I think.
I remember you shouted him out.
Yeah, let's go,
like the
Dan.
next episode, you're like, I just want to shout out my boy Dan.
Hell yeah, Dan.
Okay. Favorite Christmas song? This question from Emily.
Christmas shoes.
Mine's Christmas Shoes.
Nice.
Is that actually a favorite Christmas song?
No.
Oh,
I was
that's
just saying the saddest one.
Oh no, that's like legitimately my favorite Christmas song.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's I'm a sad.
You need like more therapy. Like a lot. I don't know what my favorite Christmas song is.
I don't love Christmas music,
I know you don't.
so I'm. That's why mine's a little different.
Yeah.
Mine's like the only real Christmas like song that's a Christmas song.
Yeah. I always loved Little Drummer Boy.
I like the Pentatonics Little Drummer Boy.
You like that one?
I'll give it that.
I like the
Dominic the Donkey, fire.
Oh, Dominic the Donkey's a classic.
I like all the weird ones.
Yeah.
Like, and I always associate this to Christmas, even though it is a Hanukkah song. The Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler is one of the best holiday songs ever.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I had Ryan listen.
O.J. Simpson, not Jewish.
Not the line, but good job saying that
It's close
instead. Did you give an answer? I didn't want to make sure. For it.
Yeah, I said Little Drummer Boy.
Okay.
That's close. That's good enough.
What shows are you guys watching right now? This question's from Steven. Steven.
I'm not watching anything right now, but I do have to watch Andor. I
You're
still
watching
haven't started
Wrexham.
it. Oh yeah, I am. I haven't watched it in a while. I keep forgetting
Dude,
about
just
it.
finish it.
I do have to
It's like
finish
20
it.
minute episodes.
I know, but I don't know my Hulu password.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta watch Andor, and then after that, I'll probably watch. I don't know, maybe The Wire after that.
You haven't seen The Wire?
No,
Fire show.
you haven't seen Sopranos.
No, I watched the first season and couldn't get into it.
Exactly, you haven't seen Sopranos.
It's so much work. It's so much.
Exactly. And now I'm
work.
gonna watch The Wire. Don't tell me about
The
work.
Wire's not that hard. The Wire's only 4 seasons.
Is this?
Yes.
I thought it was like 5.
Okay, it might be 5. And this is Sopranos like 8.
Oh, it's 6.
That's long.
That's one more.
Ryan's gonna be so mad when I say the shows I'm watching. So I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, you're not. You're on the last episode. You have been for 3 months because you don't want to finish it.
I was actually on the final 3 months ago. Now I'm on the final episode.
When are you gonna watch it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't want it to be over. Banshee, which I really love Banshee. It's just I get so mad at certain things that happen. Not the show's just good. Like they kill off characters, make me sad. So I don't want to finish that either because I have a feeling I know how this is gonna end. And then I'm watching.
Such a loser.
I get so upset.
Finish the goddamn show.
And then I'm watching The Pacific.
Yeah.
Final question. Who would you guys want to star in a buddy cop franchise like Lethal Weapon? This question from Nick. I want Kevin James and Chris Rock to do like a Training Day satire.
That would be great.
Chalamet and Pitt.
Chalamet and Pitt would be crazy.
I want Chalamet and Leo to do a movie together.
Probably could. Let's go. I'm gonna say Adam Sandler and David Spade. I'm going full Colin on this one.
Colin's
Just
gonna
be the
love this. Clip.
Dumbest. Oh my god, it'd be hilarious. But I don't want like a comedy. I want like a dead serious,
Like
like True Detective.
hardcore, like
Oh yeah,
dark.
and just them looking like idiots the entire time. It'd be so funny.
Okay, well, that is the end of our fan questions and the end of this episode. Everyone go check out Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery on Netflix now. And also make sure to keep listening to our show because this wrap was so much fun to go through. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for tuning into the show and continuing to like it, follow us, share it, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm going to attempt to make a joke again. Make sure to share this podcast with your mom, your dad, your aunts, your uncles. I'm not actually going to go with it this time. And sorry to my mom for not getting her on the show. And I can't wait to see Henry Winkler in the Adam
I was just gonna
Smasher
say,
movie.
you goddamn bastard.
So yeah, thank you guys so much. And next week we'll be debating what is a better franchise and world, Harry Potter or Star Wars. Ryan, is there anything you want to add before we end this episode?
I was waiting to say that for half an hour and you fucking took it from me. You rat. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.